El año se pasa volando. Llegó.
Okay. I'm live right now. Today is day 350. For today, I prepare another video, bro. So, okay, perfect. I'm going to put the counter in the right left corner. I'm not sure about. Wait a minute. Perfect, bro. Day 350. 350 days left to make $1,000,000. Day 16. And today is wait. Because I need this and this. Today is a very important day and powerful day because I I have the meeting with the person that is helping me to one of the person that is helping me to grow my to help me create the shoe brand. So I learned a lot, and he told me that I need to define and be very specific with the avatar I want to solve. That I want to solve to. I need to be very specific with that avatar, the age, the economic status, about the type of person that my avatar is. I need to know all those things, bro. And also, I need to check the market. If someone is already selling that product, at what cost, and what are the providers. And he also told me that I need to know about the channels, the different channels through which I can sell that product. Internet channels or physical channels or whatever, bro. So that's what I learned today. That's what the people that is one of the persons, one of the people that is helping me with all these, or with all the things to create this brand, this shoe brand. He told me about all I need to know in order to create that shoe brand. So I need to make a market research about the product and all those things, bro. So for today I prepare another video because right now the most important thing that I need is to grow my social media, bro, because I need to become the most viral person on the internet. So right now I have 85 subscribers, bro, and I also post a new short, bro. And I'm going live, bro. Today is day number 16. So, what is the plan for today? Wait a minute. So, important things for me are that if I want to create a shoe brand, I need to know the avatar, I need to know through which channel I want to sell my product, I need to know the market, at what price other people is selling the product, or and all those things, bro. So that are the important things that I need to know. for now I need to create authority, because in one of the previous streams that we saw, Alex Hormozzi speak about how you can create authority and influence in other people, bro. So okay, 5 points. Let me check for my notes. Money making machine. Okay. How to build a business. Okay. How to build influence was in January 4, 2026, bro. January 4, 2026. So I need a status, power, credibility, and likeness, bro. And I need to post every single day in order to create that, bro. Because if one of my videos get like a volume views, I don't know, bro, I can create a status and credibility, bro, because I can say, okay, I have these results, this is my experience, I can show you that I got a billion views, I have a 30 million subscribers, so I know about social media. Or in the other hand, if we are speaking about selling a physical product, if I want to create a status or credibility, probably if I sell 2000 shoes in one day, crazy example, but I can say, okay, I sold 2000 shoes in one day, bro, in 24 hours. So I know how the market is working. I know how to sell. I know all those things, and I create a status. I create credibility, probably power, and then is the last step, likeness. How similar or relatable you are to the audience, bro. I need to connect with my audience. That is one of the most important points. I need to connect with my audience. I need to speak with them. And that's one of the reasons I'm going live, because I want to connect with the people that is watching me and give the best content I can create to that people. Perfect. Let me share screen. 85 subscribers right now, bro. Let me share screen. Okay. Boom. Okay. Right now I'm sharing the screen.
Hola Mega Promo Latam con grandes descuentos.
I just hit
I
100.
don't have YouTube Premium, but no matter. Okay. The title of this video is how I grew from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in 5 months. Nobody teaches this. So, probably I will learn a lot, or probably I'm only losing my time. I don't know, but I need to watch the video in order to know that. I need to watch the video to know that, bro. So let's watch this video. And the most important thing, apply what you learn, bro. Apply what you learn. Right now, I need to be honest. I need to be transparent right now. I failed because one of my tasks was to write a list of 20 people that are like an inspiration for me, or already achieved something that I want to achieve. Make a list of 20 people and DM them just for advice, and I failed. We learned that in Don Mortal's video. In Don Mortal's video, we learned that. this video. Now I'm looking for my notes, bro. Okay. Dan Marta. Okay. Dominant is not in hell. Okay, Dan Marta. You can complain about accounts. Wait a minute. I don't found that, but one of my tasks was to make a list of 20 people that are where I want to be. People that are where I want to be, and I failed. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be transparent, and probably for tomorrow I will do that list, but I failed for now. But I can get up, bro. I can get up and try again. Okay, I have a lot of things right now. I have to create content, I have to write scripts, edit videos, and make market research, learn about marketing and trading and all that stuff, and continue learning in order to know how to make $1,000,000, because I only have 350 days to make $1,000,000, bro. Whoa. The time is passing very fast, bro. Yesterday were 365 days, and right now there are just 350 days. Just 350 days, bro. Whoa, what? Okay, but no problem, bro. No problem. What I need to do right now is to study.
1,000 subscribers.
But remember, right now what I'm doing to make $1,000,000 in just 1 year. I have the meeting with people, with one of the people that is helping me to create that shoe brand. So I have the meeting with that person, and he teach me about the avatar, about the different channels, and about what else? I don't remember what else. Channel avatar and probably I need to use the things that are like small papers that you put in your book, and you can easily find the things that you need to find, bro. Because right now I'm looking for something, and I don't find it, bro. I don't find it. Where is, bro? Okay. Chuba market research, avatar, channels, and the distributors, bro. Avatar and wait. I'm not sure right now. The cost, the avatar, the channel. Yes, Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Wait a minute.
On YouTube. 0 to 100K in just 5 months. And here's the truth, I did not follow the conventional wisdom. Some things, yes, but along the way, I figured out a bunch of new tactics that really sped this process up. So in this video, I'm gonna break it all down. These are my 9 biggest non-obvious lessons for going from 0 to 100K on YouTube. And if you wanna grow faster, you're gonna wanna watch this video. All right, lesson number 1 is absolutely critical. This is the biggest reason why I was failing YouTube before. So many people get this wrong. The most important factor for winning on YouTube is making videos for a super precise audience profile. I call this audience matching. You want to match your content with the same audience over and over and over. Let me explain what this means. To grow on YouTube, you need the algorithm to put your videos in front of the right people. This is obvious. But here's what's not obvious. If you help the algorithm find these people, it will push your videos to more of them and you will grow faster. If you make it harder for the algorithm to find these people, it will not push your videos and you will grow slower. So it's critical that you help the algorithm get confident in knowing who to push your videos to. Okay, so what does that actually mean? If you make 10 videos in a row about science, the algorithm is pretty confident that video number 11 is gonna be about science. That means it knows exactly who to push video number 11 to. People that wanna watch videos about science. This is an example of a good audience match. All the videos are aligned for viewers that wanna watch science. But here's the problem. The more you jump around to different types of videos on the same channel, the worse it is. So you make one video about science, and then you make a video that's more about tech, and then you make a video about career paths as a scientist, and then you make a video vlogging where you kinda do science stuff but kinda don't. These seem the same, but they're actually all targeting very different audience profiles. In other words, the type of person that would find value in each of those videos is not the same. There's some overlap, but there's also a lot of difference. So if you do this, the algorithm gets really confused. It has no idea what your next video is gonna be, and so it doesn't know which of those subsets to push it to. And when that confidence is down, the algorithm pushes you less, the click-through is lower, your videos don't do as well, and you grow way slower. This is an example of an audience mismatch. If your content audience fit is misaligned, your channel will not grow. And I know this because my first YouTube channel, which literally has an interview with me and Mark Zuckerberg, is a dead channel. Nothing I post is gonna grow on there. And that's because I tried making tech videos, but I also tried vlogs and these content breakdowns and entrepreneurial blueprints. All 4 of those video types were actually kind of good, but the targeting on that profile was all over the place. And this is the really important part. The reason I tried to make all of those different types of videos is because I made the critical mistake of assuming that the game was me making videos about the type of stuff that I liked. Because I assumed that if people subscribed to my channel for me, then all the different stuff I liked, they would like. And this is a massive, massive flaw in logic. Because here's the brutal truth. People are not watching for you. They're watching for them. They like you as the messenger, but they're primarily there for the message. Whether it's motivation, inspiration, tactics, comedy, entertainment, they watch your stuff because they're getting something out of it for themselves. So by making 4 different types of videos for 4 different audience profiles across 4 different sets of needs, you're actually alienating all of them. And worse, the algorithm doesn't know which of the 4 to push to next. To grow on YouTube, you need the algorithm to be really good at finding new people that are not currently subscribed to you. And the easiest way to help it find those people is for every single one of your videos to be super valuable for the same audience profile. All right, so what does all this tactically mean for you? How can you take this and tweak your strategy on YouTube? Let me lay it out exactly. When you're starting your channel, you need to start out with the audience, not the topic. Imagine your audience is a single person, one individual. Who are they? What are the sets of problems or interests that they're interested in solving?
The
You need
avatar, bro. Right now, I'm selling my content. Basically, I'm selling my content. That's what I was talking about with the shoe brand. If I want to start a shoe brand, I need to know my avatar, bro. One important thing that I remember that Alex Hormozzi talked about was that probably you are selling to someone like you, bro. So I need to analyze myself and then create my avatar and also create the avatar for my audience that I already do that, but I need to create the avatar for the shoe brand, bro. But I also need to be more specific about the avatar for my videos, bro, because right now it's very important to have an avatar because I'm selling my content. So I need to be more specific right now to improve my videos and get better and better and better.
To make videos week after week after week for that one person. And if they truly are your dream viewer and you truly make videos that help them, there are likely going to be thousands of other people exactly like them that the algorithm will go find for you. For example, on this channel, I make videos for entrepreneurs that are trying to grow faster with content to build bigger businesses. This has always been my focus. Every single video I make has been for that exact same audience, entrepreneurs, for that exact same purpose to grow their business in the exact same way, with content on social media. And because I've been so militantly narrow from the beginning, the algorithm has gotten really good at helping me find more of those entrepreneurs. If I make 22 videos in a row that resonate super deeply for this audience, then the algorithm's pretty sure that number 23 is also gonna resonate deeply. And because of that, it pushes my stuff more. Now, the worst thing I could possibly do, now that I have that algorithm focused and trained on 23 videos in a row, is violate that consistency with some random video. I think of this audience matching phenomenon kind of like playing a form of internet darts. The more you throw darts at this same board, the bigger and bigger the target gets, it gets easier and easier for you to hit it. This increasing of the board is the algorithm helping you. But if you throw one dart at this board, a second dart at that board, a third dart at this board, all the boards start getting smaller because the algorithm doesn't want your off-target darts messing up the board. Once you pick an audience avatar, you're allowed to experiment wildly with different types of formats. Think of those like different shapes of darts, but you need to be super narrow and disciplined with the audience focus, the board you throw to. And here's the last thing I'll say on this to prove to you how important this is. On this channel, I made my biggest video about storytelling that just hit 1 million views. Well, I posted that exact same video on the Zuck channel, literally the exact same video, and it was capped at 1,700 views. Same video, wrong avatar.
The internet is the biggest wealth creation engine to ever exist. Sadly, only a relative few have been able to participate in it. At Replit, we believe that the next generation of software creators can come from
audience mismatch. All right, now lesson number 2 is super counterintuitive, and this will save so many of you. When you start a YouTube channel, your intuition is that when you make a video, you want to post and share that video on all your other social platforms to get people to come watch it. You'll tweet about it, you'll put it on Instagram stories, you'll make a LinkedIn post. Do not do this. It is crushing your YouTube growth. And let me explain exactly why. Think of every social media platform like a highway. The viewers on those platforms are driving cars at different speeds. So short form videos like the Autobahn, let's say it's 90 miles an hour. Twitter is maybe 75 miles an hour. YouTube is maybe 50 miles an hour. People watching YouTube have their brains clocked at 50 miles an hour. That's what normal looks like to them. So when they see your video come up organically on the YouTube home feed and they click it, the speed and delivery and pace is kind of exactly what they're expecting to watch. But when you post about a YouTube video on Instagram Reels or Stories, some other platform, this takes someone who's driving at 90 miles an hour and forces them to immediately ramp down to 50. This is a mismatch from what their baseline is. And so what happens is they click, they go to the YouTube video, they watch for 30 seconds, and then they bounce because it wasn't the consumption pattern and speed that their brain was clocked at. Now, maybe they churn because the speed was too slow. Maybe they churn because they didn't have the full 15 minutes to watch the YouTube video. But whatever it is, they churn. And this sends a super negative signal back to the YouTube algorithm because the algorithm is only evaluating your video on really 2 factors. One is click-through rate, how many people click the thumbnail and get to the video, and 2 is average view duration. How much does an average viewer actually watch of your video? When someone clicks your link from Instagram Stories or any of those other platforms, you don't actually get credit for the click-through rate because they never clicked the thumbnail, they went straight to the video. And then their average view duration is super short, 30 seconds or 1 minute because of the miles per hour problem. So it's actually a double negative that you do not want. And this double negative nukes the metrics because it signals to the algorithm, hey, don't push this video on the homepage, people are clicking and not liking. This is a disaster for growth. So the question is, what should you do? How should you approach this? And the answer is, you should do nothing. Personally, I have 800,000 followers on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, all the other platforms. Not a single one of them knows that I post videos on YouTube. Because YouTube wants people that like YouTube to keep liking YouTube and keep watching YouTube. So I figured, let's just let YouTube do its thing. I don't want to cloud the algorithm with anything. It's good at finding people if you stay aligned, to my point before, so let's just let it do its thing. In a way, this trains the algorithm that all of the work is on it to grow the channel, and it's actually really good at that. Now, if you just can't help yourself, you have this huge following on social media, you're brand new on YouTube, you really want to tell people, you can do it, but absolutely do not post a link. Take a screenshot of the thumbnail, put that thumbnail on stories or tweet about it, make people go into YouTube, search your name in the search bar, find that thumbnail and click it. Even though their viewer duration might be low because of the miles per hour issue, at least you get credit for the click-through rate, which helps one of the two metrics. Now, I will say the only cross-platform content medium that does work well to share your YouTube links is email. And the reason why is because while YouTube is at 50 miles an hour, email is more like 20 miles an hour. And people are willing to go from slow to fast. They're not willing to go from fast to slow. And so if you want to help grow and you have an email list, sharing your YouTube links in email can actually be a huge help. By the way, before I keep going, you can probably tell I don't really think about content the same way as everybody else. If you like the way I think about this stuff, I've got 2 other things in the description for free that you're probably gonna like. The first one is called Virality Blueprint, and this is my approach to dissecting how virality actually works. It's a 5-day email series. You can subscribe below, completely free. It's at viralityblueprint.com. And the second thing is I write a weekly newsletter about this stuff where I share these kind of hidden gem behind the scenes tactics that I don't talk about on YouTube. That's called Content Department. You can subscribe to that at content.game. All right, let's keep going. Now, the third lesson is to understand how the psychology of being a small channel works and how viewers actually perceive you. Here's how social media and content psychology really plays out. People will more freely click and stay on your profile once your following passes a social credibility line. Let's say that line is 2,000 subscribers. So what actually happens is if you only have 200 subscribers or a video with like 64 views, people may see
I only have 85 subscribers.
your title thumbnail and actually get intrigued, but then they'll look and see the small subscribers or small views and they'll think twice before clicking. It's sad, but this is the reality of how it works as a small channel. This is why it's so much harder to get that escape velocity initially, because there's just a lower percentage of people that are willing to give you a chance. What you need to do is find a way to get to that social credibility line so that any random viewer will give you a max opportunity. And this line varies from niche to niche and format to format, but on YouTube, I think it's about around 10,000 subscribers. Now, there are 2 pathways to get there. The common path, which is what most people have to do, is just hammer videos consistently and kind of step up 100 to 200 subscribers at a time, over and over and over, building up until you get to 10K. And like I said, this is really common. That hockey stick graph, there's a reason that flat part lasts so long. That's just how long it takes. Now, the uncommon path, which to be honest, few people get to experience, is to have some lucky viral outlier. If you get one of these, it'll bring in thousands or tens of thousands of people overnight, and it will rush you right up to and above that social credibility line. And to be fair, hitting that viral jackpot doesn't make you rich. It just means that for every video after that point, every person's gonna give you the max chance to watch it. Now, the big question everybody wants to know is, how can I engineer the viral hit? And the easiest way to do it is with what I call a quality shock. It's not actually about what you're saying in the early stage, it's more that the package of your overall video is so shockingly good relative to how small you are that people subscribe almost as like a tip of the cap. And to be honest, the only way to engineer this predictably is to have pretty advanced video skills from the beginning, which is fair, not many people have. So the way to get this uncommon lucky viral outcome, it's either a quality shock or it's just pure luck. Now, I'll be honest with you, on this channel, I was fully planning on the grind it out strategy. 100 to 200 subscribers at a time. It was gonna take 2 years. I was settling in for that, and I was investing in the team before. I just got lucky with the latter that I had a viral hit. For mine, I actually had 2 viral hits back to back. My 5th and 6th videos on this channel ended up at 1 million and almost 200,000 views. But I'll be transparent, that was my 25th long form video that I tried and my 300th video total between long and shorts. I had thousands of hours in front of the camera, thousands of hours editing. There's a lot that goes in behind the scenes to create the lucky overnight viral hit. So I'm just being transparent. I was planning on not even having one, but I got lucky that I had 2 back to back. All right, the next 3 lessons are gonna be super tactical about the 3 most important parts of the videos themselves. But then after that, I'm gonna break down a few of the mindset hacks that were really critical in helping me keep going. Okay, now the fourth lesson you may have heard before, but I've got a few unique learnings on it. The truth about YouTube is that it's not really a game of who can make the best videos. It's more of a game on who can get the most people to click on the right title thumbnail and then validate that click in the intro. It's frustrating, but YouTube, the video platform, is actually a packaging game because the best in class click-through rates are like 10 to 12%. So that means 9 out of 10 people that see your thumbnail will not click on it. 90% of the potential viewers that could have watched never even watched. Now, as someone that came from mastering short form first, this was super hard for me to accept. Because with short form, there is no packaging, there's no title, there's no thumbnail. Ideas still matter a ton, but the short form feeds just surface your videos automatically to people, so you don't even have to think about packaging. Here's a couple of the quick hit learnings that I picked up about YouTube packaging that will help you.
Okay.
On YouTube, you really should start making
title and thumbnail first.
the video until you have the title and thumbnail relatively dialed. For titles, they should complement the
Okay, right now for my next long format video I have the title, but no, not the thumbnail, bro. I need the thumbnail, but I have some ideas in mind. So just I have some ideas in mind. I need just to write my ideas. Okay, I need to write my ideas and start creating, bro. Not only think, write, and then apply. Okay, perfect. Do the story video until these are delayed. These are delayed. Title, story, perfect.
thumbnail and literally bait a click. Not clickbaity in the schemy way, but
Complement the thumbnail beta click. 0 viewers, 1 billion in the future, bro. 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion, 5 billion in the future. The entire planet, bro. Strategy, complete the thumbnail, beta click. Complement the thumbnail. Complement the thumbnail.
you need people to click on the video to watch it. Usually this is by describing their dream outcome or a pain point in the title that you're gonna solve. For the thumbnail, you should follow the 3-item rule. At max, you should only have 3 things on the thumbnail. Maybe it's you, maybe it's a couple words in text, and then maybe it's a graphic. That's it. Anything small, they're not gonna.
Thumbnail rule. Ooh, very important, bro. Very important, interesting thumbnail rule. What's the thumbnail rule? Stick to 3 elements, max 3. No, stick to 3 elements max. Two elements. And that's what big YouTubers are doing right now. Stick to 3 elements, bro. You can take a look at Mr. Beast videos, thumbnails, at the thumbnails of Mr. Beast videos, and you will see that there are only 3 elements, bro. Mr. Beast, something behind, or an explosion, or a luxury car, or a secondary character, bro. June text perfect. You test and a graphic. Wait. Avoid the small or overly complex details. Okay, I want to take a look to my
Gonna see anything complex and detailed, they're not gonna see. And here's another
because I want to apply this information, bro. I want to apply this information, so I want to take a look at my videos. View your channel. Okay. 1, 2, 3 elements. Perfect. Okay, probably the problem with this video is that has a lot of elements, bro. This video only got 18 views. Title, the main character, other title, subtitle, and a comment. Probably a lot of things, bro. Probably that's the problem with this video. I need to reduce the things that are in the thumbnail.
tip that people don't talk about a lot. The emotion on your face in the image matters a ton. You want the emotion on the facial expression to match the tone of the title or the tone that a viewer.
Okay, that's what I try to do with this video. With my expression, bro. Facial expression matters. Perfect.
Viewer should experience when they're reading the title. This is actually super underrated.
Wait.
Or
What's the emotion to the titles? What's up, bro? Titles tone for stronger engagement. Stronger. Perfect.
or the tone that a viewer should experience when they're reading the title. This is actually super underrated, matters a lot. So let's take the packaging example of this video I made on hooks. The title is How to Create Irresistible Hooks and Blow Up Your Content. And we specifically use the word irresistible because that's what people want. They want content that people have to watch, they can't ignore. Then we added the and blow up your content as a modifier at the end to be really explicit on exactly what you're gonna get out of the video. Now the thumbnail has 3 elements.
Okay, let's take a look at my videos. Do you think I need to change this thumbnail or is okay? Probably I should change this thumbnail, bro, because this video only got 18 views, bro. It's very low.
templates. In this case, it's me, and then it's two different text graphics. One of the graphics says The Hook, and the other one says Storytelling Masterclass. We specifically use the word masterclass to exude quality and that there's gonna be some depth in the video. Combine that with kind of the mischievous little smirk I have on my face. My eyes are open, but I'm kind of smirking. It just gives this sense that I know what I'm talking about. Using the word masterclass, having the big word hook, and then that smile on my face, meeting with the irresistible hooks, it just combines in a way that's really, really tough to resist clicking. Now, if you guys want, I'll make a full video on YouTube packaging, thumbnails, and titles in the future. There's so much more to go into. I just can't cover it now. Just leave a comment, let me know.
That also applies for YouTube Shorts, bro, or only for long format videos?
All right, now the next lesson is talking about intros and hooks. And the non-obvious lesson that I didn't know is that click confirmation is critical to winning on YouTube. This is the first 10 to 20 seconds of the intro right after they click. It's when their urgency to solve that pain point is highest, they click on the thumbnail, they're most excited. What are you delivering in that 10 to 20 seconds to confirm that what they clicked on is what they're getting? Because if they don't see that, it'll feel like a bait and switch and they'll bounce. Now, fortunately for me, because I made all those short form videos and the topics I'm making YouTube videos on are content strategy, psychology, and hook frameworks, I have a deep, deep mastery of how to actually do this, so I could crack this pretty quickly. I've made other videos on this. I'm not going to talk about it again here, but I have a formula that crushes YouTube hooks and intros every single time. I actually put it together in a template that you can just use and fill in the blanks. If you want that, there's a link below. It's completely free. Now, the signature lesson here is that if you want to make a hook that actually hooks them and holds them, you need to create.
Los datos son el nuevo petróleo. Aprende a trabajarlos. Empieza con Python en nuestro webinar gratuito.
Okay.
A contrast against some common belief. So common belief is what they think today. Your contrarian take is something you know about solving their pain that's different from what they believe.
Sí, bro. Sí, sí. Se entiende.
The distance between common belief and contrarian take is contrast. If you frame this contrast explicitly in the hook, you will hook them. And if you can aim that hook at a pain point they have, well then they're gonna watch the whole thing. All right, lesson number 6 is on differentiation. What can you actually do to make your videos cut through and stand out against everybody else? Well, here's the first piece. When I make a video, I'm trying to make the best video ever made on that topic, period. Like, I really hold every video to that standard. And when I say best, what I really mean is the highest value density. In other words, how much value is a viewer gonna get every single minute that they're staying on my video? Like, so far in this video, I've dropped 6 to 10 super tactical things that you can use to grow YouTube faster. And moving forward from this point, I have another 4 to 5 that are buried the rest of the video. So I'm not holding anything back. This is as much value as I possibly could pack into this topic. The easiest way to cut through and differentiate is to approach your videos in this same way. Now, the truth is, in order to do this, you have to have something valuable and different to say. And what do I mean by this? If you're trying to be an expert, it helps if you're actually an expert in the topic. This means proof that what you're saying is actually going to work. If you don't have proof, it's much harder to get somebody to rationalize why they should trust what you're saying. For example, if I make videos on content growth, but I've never actually grown with content before, well then what good is my...
That's the reason why you need to create a status, bro. And you need to... What was the other game that we learned from Ormos's video? Create status and credibility, bro. You can talk about how to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram if you don't have 10,000 followers on Instagram, bro, because you wouldn't gonna build credibility, bro.
Take, it's going to be super generalized. Instead of starting on YouTube, you should spend all that time actually building up that skill of value, coming up with an interesting take, and then start making content on YouTube. Now, there are 3 different ways you can differentiate on YouTube. 1 is in uniqueness, so that's what you say. 2 is in the distillation, which is how you say it. And then 3
ways to differentiate on YouTube. Okay, perfect. On YouTube. Perfect. First, uniqueness. Second,
3 is in the explanation, so the examples or metaphors that you use to explain your points. You really shouldn't start on YouTube unless you have a clear hypothesis for how you're going to be different and more valuable across at least one of those 3 axes. And I'm telling you, it's so much easier to win when you actually have proof that you can do the thing you're teaching. If I would have started doing this around content without proof, it would have been so much harder to grow, and I probably would have quit because I wouldn't have grown. Now, the good news is, if you actually do have differentiated skills and expertise, you're gonna crush on YouTube because the bar is so low for people that actually have that. All right, now lesson number 7 is a big one. This was a huge reason for my success. I hired a professional YouTube team from day one. I'm gonna explain exactly how I did that and why it helped so much. YouTube is a 40 hours per week game. If you never tried it, it will shock you how many man hours it takes to
Okay, but not all people have enough money to hire an entire team, bro, just for YouTube. Some people just start for fun, bro. So
actually produce videos of this quality consistently. I would not recommend starting on YouTube unless you're gonna go all in with every hour you have, or you fund it with a professional team to hire yourself out of.
Right now, I'm all in and creating videos every single day. So I post every single day and I go live every single day. I'm all in.
The process. It is so much easier
But
to.
one thing that we learned in previous streams was that you don't need a lot of people.
Cash flow
You
somewhere
need
else.
A players, bro. A players. That's the important thing. You need the right people, not a lot of people. You don't need a very huge team. You just need sometimes one person that is the best in what he's doing, and that's all you need. One person, probably, or probably you need yourself and go all in.
And then put that cash in to hire a YouTube team. This is actually why I recommend most entrepreneurs should start with short form on Instagram and TikTok, cash flow quicker, and then use that cash to go all in on YouTube. Now, YouTube boils.
But we learn also in one of Mr. Beast's strategies video that Mr. Beast reinvests the money he gains with YouTube in other videos, and he creates better content, and that's the reason why he gets a lot of views, bro. Millions of views, bro.
Down to 5 main roles. There's ideas and packaging, thumbnail design, script writing, recording, and editing. For me, I was terrible with the ideas, terrible with packaging, couldn't do graphic design, so had trouble with thumbnails, and hated editing. I felt like my strategic advantage was the script writing, the storytelling, and the
You need to know what you're good at, bro. In my case, I'm good at filming, bro, creating content, but not very good at probably what I'm not very good at. Probably with the edition. I did most part of my own videos, but I don't think that I'm the best with the edition, bro. My edition is not very high quality, I don't think. Some of the videos are very high quality, but because I asked for help, bro. I asked to someone to help me with the videos, with the edition. But I edit another part of the videos. So I'm not sure if my edition is very good. But I try my best.
recording. And that's the part that I didn't actually get.
Very good at recording and storytelling, bro. Storytelling. I love storytelling. I think that I'm good at the storytelling, but I'm not sure. Probably my videos suck. That's the reason why my videos suck. Because I'm not good at the storytelling, and I think that I'm good at the storytelling, but I'm not good at the storytelling. Probably that's the reason why my videos suck and stuck at 100 views.
Frustrated with, and I was willing to do over and over. So I took
That's why you need to make content laboratory, bro. To know all the things about your content, why is working, why is not working, and you check your analytics and you create better content, you improve your content.
Areas where I had gaps, and then I built the Avengers for YouTube. I have an ideas team that literally does all the research on the space, finds the best ideas, comes up with the titles, hands me the thumbnail design in a doc where I can just sit down and go. So that's my ideas team. I have a thumbnail designer that is amazing at the craft of making thumbnails that match and complement the titles. And then I have 2 god tier editors that are unbelievable with coming up with graphics and animations. Combined, we have one of the best teams on YouTube. I'd put money on that. And I would never have been able to get where I am this fast without that team. Now, if you run a business and you have the cash flow to invest in hiring out your own YouTube team, I would strongly recommend you do that. There's really no better ROI anywhere in content and marketing than YouTube. And I would not hire a one-stop shop agency that does every role, because you're just gonna get average performance across the team with a super fat markup. The better way to do this, which is what I did, is to hire out specialists that are savages at every single role and then stitch it together. If you want to hire out those individual roles like I have with savages, I've got links in the description for every single role, and I'll connect you with my team. All right, before I get to the mindset stuff, I just want to quickly cover one more learning. I call this perception of quality. I don't care what people say. In 2025, the perception of quality matters in driving subscribers. Your audio and video quality, it matters. Even if it only holds a viewer for a split second more, this increases your chance of getting them to like you. You want to invest in this. I think having a high quality studio, having crisp sounding audio, having high quality edits and motion graphics, it all helps. It's not that you can't win without it, but it just adds tailwinds and increases your surface area for luck. And when you're starting out and you're small, you'll take all the luck you can get. I put a free link below to a doc that lists 4 different gear setups. The 4th one is all the stuff that I have here. So if you want to just copy my setup or use it for inspiration, the link's below. All right, the last lesson that I want to talk through is setting expectations when you're trying to grow on YouTube. Life is really just one big game of expectations. If you can set your expectations low, it makes it way easier to keep going with YouTube because you're not going to get as upset when the results are not going your way. Most people quit because they think they should be somewhere before they actually should. And this is all just wrapped up in an expectation problem in their heads. So let me help you set the expectations for what you should expect when you're starting today. First, let me paint the upside. YouTube is a money printer. If you're building any business, it is the best lead gen vehicle, period. Okay, so knowing that, you should be willing to spend an unlimited amount of time and lots of money to build that machine. Now, here are the negative expectations and the pain that you will probably face. You're gonna spend at least 12 months trying to get this off the ground with almost no traction, no income, and no success. And when I say 12 months, I don't actually mean 12 months, I mean 50 video reps. So if you're lazy and you only do 2 videos a month instead of 4, it's gonna take you 24 months. At some point, the traction is gonna start ticking up, but it's gonna take you thousands of hours. You need to expect your videos are gonna suck for a very long time. Like I said before, I've made 400 videos, thousands of hours in front of the camera, thousands of hours editing, and even now, I'm just hitting 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. This is what it takes. And to describe it, I use this concept of the artist gap. The distance between where you are today with skills and where you think you need to be will be huge in the beginning. It's gonna feel insurmountable. You have to keep going and trying to close that gap down. At the end of 12 months, you should be around 10,000 subscribers. And rounded to the nearest whole number, this is gonna be about $0 per month in AdSense from YouTube. But it could be hundreds of thousands of dollars if you have a sophisticated backend and some efficient business model. Now, for a sense of scale, I do about 400,000 views a month, and I only make 3K per month on AdSense from YouTube. This is not an AdSense play. That's not why you're doing it. Now, I know setting expectations in this way can be a little harsh and blunt, but to be honest, it's easier if you can set your expectations low and stay happy throughout the process. The last thing I'll say is this: the reason sticking with it is a guaranteed win on YouTube is because the bar to succeed is just high enough that almost no one is willing to do it. That's why there's value there. All right, now before we close, if you're an entrepreneur, I'm just gonna quickly summarize the exact steps that I would take to replicate my success. If you wanna do it like I did, these are the exact steps to take. Step 1 is to pick an audience avatar that you can stick with for a long time and is best aligned to your offer. If you don't have an offer yet, you need to be able to make 50 videos for this avatar without stopping. Step number 2 is to plan for 50 videos, 1 per week, over 12 months, and expect 0 traction. You need to focus on 1 incremental improvement every single video. Step 3, begin posting weekly and do not miss a week under any circumstances. Step 4, focus on packaging and ideas above everything else. Figure out how to drive that click curiosity in the title and thumbnail by focusing on some audience pain point. Then drive the click confirmation in the intro.
Most valuable info about this video is the step number 4, master packaging. Optimize titles, thumbnails, intros to spark curiosity, confirm value quickly. So I think that this is the most important point because I know my avatar. I post every single day. I stay consistent because I post every single day. Commit to 50 videos. Right now I have 32 videos, bro. 32 videos. So I need 18 videos more. No. Wait. How many videos I have? 32. Yes, 18 videos more, bro. I stay consistent and most important, master packaging. I need to learn and you learn by doing. So I need to post more videos and learn from that.
Step 5, have something valuable and differentiated to say in every single video. If you don't, do more research. Assume that every video is going to cost you $1,000 to make. Would you spend $1,000 on this rep? If not, you need to go back and find a more differentiated angle. Step 6, if you have cash flow, hire a professional team across all 4 workflow areas as soon as possible.
But you
Steps
don't really need a professional team. You only need A players, bro. A players.
7, plan for 0 outliers across that entire first 12 months. If the universe does gift you one, try to reverse engineer.
No, but perfect.
Exactly what you did so you can replicate it. Step 8, trick yourself into loving this process. If you do not love it and you hate it all the way, it's gonna suck. All you have to do is get to 50 videos with your best effort and incremental improvement, and everything will open up and change. This is the best ROI on anything you can do, so focus on that. And step 9, if you want further help on the strategy, I will open up a few slots for consulting calls below. I rarely do this. It's first come, first serve. There's gonna be a link below. All right, guys, that's all I've got for this video. I just wanna say, if you've ever watched, liked, commented, and especially are one of the 100,000 subscribers, thank you guys so much. It makes it all worth it when I see people commenting that they've used the formulas and different things I've shared, and they're actually crushing on their own videos. If you guys keep watching and keep liking, I'll keep making them. And to my team, I could not have done this without your help. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. And with that, the next stop is 1 million subscribers. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I posted these 2 nearly identical videos, and guess which
Perfect. I learned from this video. Now I need to apply what I learned. The most valuable lesson from this video was thumbnails, bro. I need to make better thumbnails because right now my thumbnails suck, bro. But you learn by doing, bro. So I need to keep going, post. That's what I need to do. Okay, I want to check my channel. Okay, this was the video I posted today. Okay, perfect. I will continue posting, I will continue going live because right now I have 0 viewers, but no problem, 0 viewers, in the future a billion viewers, that's okay. I need to continue. I need to keep going, bro. Continue creating content and keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, bro. Don't stop. Okay. What I need to do right now in order to make $1 million in 350 days, because there are only 350 days left, bro. And I need to make $1 million. The first thing I need to do is market research. Okay. First, what is the type of shoe that I want to sell? This is from runner. This type of shoe. Second. Shopping. Perfect. $150. Whoa. $406, bro. Okay. Okay. Let's search for more sellers. I need to do market research. So for this specific product that I want to sell, let's search in different websites. The price is around $150 to $406, $400. Interesting. Let's search in Alibaba. Okay. Okay, let's see. I need to search on Alibaba for this specific product. Okay, I need to do the market research. Okay, $94. This is in dollars, right? $60, $50, $48, $141. $34. I also will search for different shoe models so I can have different options for the type of shoes I want to sell. This design. Okay. $27. $26. The cost depends so much on the design, but it's around $26 to $150. Okay. Perfect. So I have no more plans for today. I only had that video. I only want to watch that video with you guys. Right now I have 85 subscribers. I hope to have 100 subscribers for tomorrow. Please, 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 100 subscribers for tomorrow. And this stream was very short. It's the shortest stream I have right now. 72 minutes. But okay, today was hard. It was hard. Okay, I will continue creating content. I will continue posting even if I have no viewers, even if I only have 85 subscribers. No matter, I will continue posting, I will continue going live, I will continue creating, and I need new ideas because there are only 350 days to make $1 million. I have a lot of pressure, bro. So thank you so much for watching the stream. I think that's all for today. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. We will continue learning, continue fighting, because I'm sure I'm gonna make $1 million in just 350 days right now, but in 365 days. I know that I can do $1 million in 365 days, but I only have 350 days. What else, bro? Also, learn a magic trick. Do you want to watch a magic trick? Okay, I have no viewers, but no matter. Okay, let's see. Okay, I can low and then with one shake the ace of spades appear. Boom! My magic trick. 10 of diamonds. So right now only do this. Oh, but I can do this. Okay, wait. The camera. Okay, wait. I need a better angle, bro. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Oh, bro. Something happened with the camera. My microphone was turned off. I feel stupid, bro. I was talking to myself. Oh, bro. I really feel like a failure. I failed. I make magic tricks that failed. I try to learn. I create videos and I only have 85 subscribers. My microphone was turned off and I was speaking alone. So I really feel like a failure. But that's not true. I know. For how long my microphone was turned off? I'm not sure. Okay. But that's not true. I just need to keep fighting, bro. One day I will have 1 billion viewers. I will be the greatest YouTuber of all time, the greatest entrepreneur, the greatest entrepreneur. I will be the greatest entrepreneur of all time, the greatest YouTuber of all time, the greatest actor of all time, the greatest. I don't know. I'll try to do my best. So right now I feel like a failure, but one day things will change. One day things will change and I just need to keep fighting, bro. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much. I only... What's happening with the camera, bro? What's happening with the camera? There. Okay. I don't know, bro. Okay, perfect. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. If you're watching this video in the future, thank you so much. It's hard. It's getting hard. It's getting hard, bro. It's getting hard, but no matter, I will continue posting every single day. Because I only have one life, one shot. Okay, come on. Okay, wait. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.